last day of this month. My name is Elijah Andrew Boy, and I'm here with the man Darius Dippy, the manager of Liberty Radio. And in Buta, Radio Buta is there relaying the show. Back in government camp, D2 Radio is also there relaying the show. And of course, we have in studio with us Motsawada County, District number 10 lawmaker, the president of Yekeh Kolubah. Is our guest on the show today. And of course, we're urging you, the public, keep listening to the show because the lawmaker is here. Was in Grand Gila County, River G County, Maryland County, Grand Coup County, and currently he's here in Sinoe County. Exactly what is it touring this county? We'll know today, right on the show. The lawmaker will speak to us. So let me go to my man Darius Dippy and welcome him to the show, and then we'll go over to the lawmaker. Darius, welcome to the show.
Well, thank you, Elijah. It's my pleasure to be here. It's good to be here with the representative from Motsawada District, representative of District number 10, Motsawada County, one of the top talking representatives in the Republic of Liberia. So it's my pleasure to be part of this wonderful unique interview.
Okay. So yes, folks, public listening to this radio. It's a pleasure that we can be here today and discuss the issue. What matters much is to have a peaceful conversation where when we give you the time, know how to talk. And yes. So let's go to Studio 2 and then talk with our lawmaker. He's pretty seated in Studio 2. Welcome to Voices on the Radio.
Thank you. It's a pleasure being on your show the first time. And this is a good evening to the peace-loving people. The lovely people of Sinoe County. I can't say how much I appreciate them. You know, it's a pleasure being in your studio.
Okay. How's everything? How's the tour?
Well, it's okay. I'm on visitation. I'm trying to visit people in the southeast. 3 weeks from now, I will be in other counties. I'll be ending the tour in the southeast on the Thursday.
Yeah. Wow. So yes, tell us a little bit about your office. How's the people office?
Well, the capital building has become an embarrassment to us and the Liberian people. We have failed the people of this country. I think it's about time to have a change in leadership come from 2029.
Okay, so yes, especially when you talk about the legislature have failed the people of Liberia, what do you mean exactly?
Well, in the past 6 months, we were able to hold the country hostage for the removal of a speaker. If we could use, or we can use that authority to hold the country hostage for the oldest county in Liberia, Sinoe County, to be liberated and to be developed, it will be horrible for us. But we held the country hostage for our own interest. As lawmaker, we held the country hostage against the constitution, against our rules. We held the country hostage with the authority we have for 6 months to hold the country. No movement, nothing was going on. If we can use this authority to hold the country, for Liberia to be okay, it will be better for the people of this country.
Okay, let's look at your tour. As a lawmaker of Liberia, seeing you touring the entire Southeast, what is the intent of this particular tour?
Well, like I said, I try to visit my people. I may have the intention come next year, May 1st. I may declare my intention. We're not going to pass by May 1st. I may declare my intention for the presidency I may,
Wow.
I'm speaking English, I may declare my intention for the presidency come May 1st next year, on my birthday. I may declare my intention.
So, you was in Grand Guinea, and then especially when you were in Grand Guinea, it was also the day of the reburial of the late President Sinoe. What do you make of that whole stuff of the reburial of that president?
Well, I don't think in my mind, from my information and from my source, 100% that the former president will be buried. Because we need to be very friendly with the people. We see 2020 now being played in. We see Mr. Boakai and his leadership campaigning for 2029. And we are not going to wait for him to be ahead of us. I'm going to move from county to county as an opposition leader to create a witness before I declare my intention, if I will be running, before I declare my intention to create a witness for the opposition, for him to not be ahead of the opposition. And this is what I have started.
Currently looking at you, people normally say you now are a sedition, and others say you are independent. Today, we want to know who is Honorable Yekeh Kolubah.
I'm a member of the opposition community. I'm not a member of a political party. So if CDC will be having an occasion, be having a program, if I'm invited, I will be there to grace the occasion 100% and to buttress the effort of the opposition community. I will.
So back in Grand Guinea County, where you was there, the president was there, and then there were remarks coming from one of the sons of Grand Guinea County, who normally people would say they believe in from Grand Guinea County, making a threat towards you, that having to be Joshua Bly. I think you made up that statement coming from Joshua Bly.
We think if a threat is being made against a state person, a lawmaker, a threat in the peace,
okay,
the executive that control the police should come in, make some arrests. But we see the executive being very selective, and he was sent by the executive to do what he did, and he was protected by the executive to do what he did. But it's not going to put fear in us. We are oppositions. We are determined to make Mr. Boakai a one-time president come 2029 because he has failed the vote.
Are you sure of this?
I'm 100% sure. We brought him to power. We didn't bring him to power to abuse the trust of the Liberian people. We didn't bring him to power to break all the laws of this country. We criticized Mr. Weah, former President Weah, for things that we see still happening now, that we thought in our mind. This woman that we saw on the road, or this man that this woman saw on the road, were going to be a good husband or going to be a good leader of this country. But instead, he betrayed the trust of the country. He had lost the taste of the Liberian people. He had lost the taste. He had no taste anymore to govern this country. But we are not going to bring war on him like he did in the past. You know, he was the chief financier of the Lofa Defense Force, Mr. Boakai. So he facilitated war in this country. And we also fought war. That is why we want the war economic crime code to come so we can go and incinerate ourselves. So Mr. Boakai can also have the opportunity to go and incinerate himself for being the chief, someone that was keeping the finance for the Lofa Defense Force. I think he needs to come to incinerate himself.
Now, Honorable Kolubah, let me take the time to say welcome to Sinoe County, Greenville City for the second time. If I'm not mistaken, some part of 2022, 2023, you visited the county. And looking at the momentum you pulled up today, you also signed the ears of the Liberian people, more especially the people of Sinoe, questioning themselves, is Honorable Yekeh want to be president? Is he the future leader for our country, Liberia? Now, you started a county tour. Our people are eager to know what is the intent of your county tour. Now you're in Sinoe.
You know, if you want to get into a competition or something, if you have the intention or you have the mind to do so, you have to go to the people of the country. The they get from the people will motivate you. The reception you will get from the people will discourage you. So we think in our mind, we have not reached a point yet, but the Liberian people will come back to the Liberian people and tell them why. Because let me tell you something, my brother. We see this country still being run by the people from 1947.
Okay.
It's about time. If our Honorable Yekeh Kolubah would declare my intention to run for the presidency of this country, all the people that work from Tower Time, Dole Time, Chartered Time, you will not see them in my campaign. Because people go to school. We have our young folks coming up that pay their way. Education is very expensive. You go to school, you get all the basic degree you need to get. You can practice it. Then who are you? We see the same name. We thought, and some of the assurance Mr. Bwaka gave me was we were going to empower the youth of this country. Instead of empowering the youth, Mr. Bwaka is employing people that are older than him. Where are we carrying the country to? Is this a promise and the commitment we made to the people? No. Some of you people thought I was never going to criticize Mr. Bwaka. I started to criticize in 2 months after he was after he was announced winner. And the code of conduct is very clear. The code of conduct says any elected, they never say inaugurated official. You know, that what people say, oh, the man, he has not been inaugurated. There's nothing in the code of conduct that says you must be inaugurated before you be answerable to the Liberian people. The code of conduct says any elected official receive anything that gave that is more than 200 US must declare to the Liberian people in 7 days. When Mr. Bwaka, we rank him for him, we use our own resources to bring him to the power that he have today. He said to us he was living on loan from LBDR. He went to Tudota. I was affected in the Tudota fire situation and want to appreciate it. But I told him, Mr. Bwaka, please tell the Liberian people where you took the amount of money from right now to give to the poor. And I saw that Mr. Bwaka is very intolerant. I never voted for an intolerant person. He's very intolerant. The United Party people.
But you campaign for him.
Yes, bossman. The woman will see you on the road, say, oh, that man working on radio station, thinking that you are very responsible, you are a very responsible person. Take you to her house, and you become very irresponsible. If the woman knew that you are very irresponsible, she will not take you to her house. And I never knew that Mr. Bwaka was this reckless.
Now, that brings me back to question number 2. You are a sitting lawmaker representing the people of Mosserado County, to be specific, District number 10, where you serve as representative. Let's look at the current status of the legislature.
Well, I think if the Liberian people have to live a better life, the House of Parliament should be very, very careful and should be with the people that voted us. Look at my district. Right in from my house. Mr. Bwaka told us you are going to rehabilitate our disadvantaged brothers and sisters. But going in the market, they were asleep. And they're being facilitated by state security. They were asleep. You know how our people will go to the market to sell. You go to Oro Market, 5:30. Our mothers are trying to leave the market because it is time for our disadvantaged brothers and sisters to come to certify their habit. We think it's wrong. We think it's wrong. Is the country okay? Have we delivered what we promised our people? Look, if this country will be okay, the House of Parliament will be okay. The Senate, the House of Representatives. Sinoe County is the oldest county in Liberia. Look at the administrative building.
Have you visited the administrative building today?
No, I passed through. And I saw it. I passed through. Look, the Liberian resources have been abused. And people need to give account. Look, we need to bring a government that will bring somebody that were entrusted with the Liberian fund to come to the market and answer to the marketeers. When we declare our intention if we have to declare our intention for the presidency, we will have the marketers being the cheerleader of our movement, because we are going to make a marketeer a superintendent of this country. We are going to make a motorcycle. Mark my words. Remember today, a motorcycle is going to be the city mayor of this country. You know why we're going to do that? Because they always say, oh, the motorcyclists, they're the one telling the country. So when a motorcyclist is a citizen of this country, the country will be clean because they will make sure the country is clean. When our marketers, our mothers that stood in the market, that sat in the market and sent out to school, if they become superintendent of this country, look, bossman, the country will be okay because they brought, they know cleanliness is next to godliness.
So, Honorable Kolubah, we saw you. You have a share on your share of description that Boubacar government will never succeed. With this statement, and if this government doesn't succeed, what single do it bring to you? If this government does not succeed, the Honorable Boubacar, who campaigned massively for the Unity Party government, succeed also?
Look, let me tell you something. If you're doing business and you will know if you will succeed. You can be doing business, you make $5, then you eat $4. You do you want the business to achieve? Mr. Boubacar told us, we told the people of Sinoe that former president, we are riding private jet, he abusing the trust of this country. Mr. Boubacar took power, he got in private jet from Monrovia to go Lofa. What is he doing? What is he doing? What is he doing? Some of you thought I would never criticize Mr. Boubacar. It is wrong. I am not for Lofa when it comes to the interest of the country. I am from Liberia. I don't do power politics. So don't waste your time.
So you are bold to which the government will fail?
Where the government will go? Mr. Boubacar said he will ride without to go to work. He ride $1.6 million car. From rehab to go to what the place name? Capital Bypass. He ride $1.5 million car. Look, Mr. Boubacar is very deceitful to the people of this country. He told all those cars that Mr. We are giving were not correct. That those cars is used from Monrovia to come to Grand Gile. Why he can ride to go to Broad Street?
No.
Why he can ride to go to Broad Street? Why are you treating the people like this? Go inside Mr. Boubacar house now. The fence before reaching Mr. Boubacar fence, Mr. Boubacar have paid $300,000 for that place. The owner that he bought that place from died. They have not buried the owner yet. I challenge Mr. Boubacar to prove me wrong.
Okay. So let's picture a little bit in the House of Representatives and what is currently happening with the case of Fonati Kofa, of which audio we have where your name was mentioned in the audio, but you're never sent for in terms of questioning. The whole saga in case of the case with Fonati Kofa and the other guys going to the court. How do you see it?
Look, people do not have any evidence to prosecute our police. The prosecuting team is asking for $1.2 million to prosecute people. Just to go do prosecution and asking for $1.2 million US. My name is on that tape.
I have it.
Yes, and I will never deny my voice. My voice will be my voice. The Liberian people believe in me for my consistency in saying the truth. Look, the people call my name on that tape. They came to my house, I got down and I told them, these people you brought, I don't trust them, we're going to go to our base. And our discussion was they must bring people to protect us. And we're not appointing Capital Building. Okay. Mr. Boubacar, the Justice Minister, the Director of Police, they bring the Capital Building. They bring it.
No.
They bring it. All the evidence they get up to now, you can't indict the people. They're still looking for state witness. All the evidence say you still looking for state witness. My brother, look. These people think Mr. Boubacar think the Pope brought him to power for him to wear $800 shoes. No. Mr. Boubacar used to wear $15 sneakers, but now the reason, oh, the old man can't wear, the old man, oh no. Mr. Boubacar is now old. Now the shoe he got on your foot, you can't look at $800 US shoe while you're post suffering, you wear $800 shoes. The shoe have it on your foot. Where would this case go, my brother? This case going nowhere. People do not have any evidence against Mr. Kofa or our colleagues. Look, the Constitution that protects you, when you abuse it, they can also protect. You abuse the Constitution that protect you to lock you up.
No.
Yes.
So can we bring the audio? Because some of the police.
Bossman, I deny the audio. You think I'm looking at what I deny?
Some of the police are saying is AI.
Bossman. If that the audio, that voice, that bonding. What the bonding general? What is it? Ofori they are there. Came to my house. They are recording a part of it. They're looking for people at a part of it. Why you can't come for me? Am I distancing myself from it? I am not. Look, let me tell you something. Liberia need to be straight. The only way Liberia will be straight, we got to be truthful to the people of this country. My friends, must be indicted for something that I know. We didn't plan to bring capital building. We plan to bring people to protect our bossman. Liberia National Police, Joseph Boakai, that recording that before they came to my house, I was part of it. Let it come for me.
Okay. So now you say the president, the justice minister,
and the director of police.
The director of police. Today, if the police say, oh, okay, provide all evidence, are you willing to provide?
I'm gonna tell you one of my evidence. You have this radio station. You implore security to man the place, right? According to the police, the gallon that they used to put the gas in the building were down to where the police were. The people beat us. They said they were going to protect the building. Any violent issue must be handled by the police. The police were there. They brought the gallon down to them to keep. After finishing putting the gas, they brought the gallon police because they borrowed the gallon according to the police. The police said they borrowed the gallon to carry gas to go put in the place. So they had to carry the gas station and make gallon back to him. So they brought the gallon to the police booth and put it there. People are jokers, man. People are jokers. People are a bunch of unserious sort of people. What's wrong with them? Where were they when they beat us to protect that place? Where were they when the building was point? Where? When Mo Ali said they were going to be under water what? Water shoe. Mo Ali said that today, he said they were going to be water shoe tomorrow. And the next day, the capital building got burned. And Mo Ali was there. The first water truck that was there was from water and sewer. You think no people don't know that when the capital building? Mr. Parker have not done nothing, he will not do nothing, so you're trying to distract the attention of the Liberian people. No, the opposition have started campaign. Now, the campaign.
Okay, you said in the police and looking at the case, somebody would like to ask you, in terms of the investigation, how do you think the police RG should go about in investigating this matter?
But the police RG is a party. The police should be called, the director of police should be called for investigation. Wow. Mr. Parker, let me tell you, enforcement. You cannot come to the place. You see fire here. You now know who put fire. You say they when they play. So that means the play was God bring somebody. Mr. Parker recklessly went to Capital Belly and said the hooligans. You listen to my recording when I went to the Capital and when I responded to him. I said, Mr. Parker, we the lawmaker, we are not hooligans. You are the hooligans because you know who bring the place. Why should we be afraid to talk when things are going on? I talk here former president, we are time. I will have Raz and my family all of the country. The government are brought to power. Even want to kill me, the former president, we are. They're too desperate to kill me. But I will be protected by the poor of this country.
Okay. So before I go to my left, we want to know the issue of your vehicle. Because when the issue of that riots, we saw your vehicles, the speaker gave order that your vehicle should be removed forcefully. And how far is the case of your vehicle?
You see why I say they put that jokers? The evidence is there. You're seeing it. The junta speaker came down and gave instruction my car must be bust into.
You still referring to him as a junta speaker?
I owe no regret for my statement. I owe no regret for my statement. I spoke my English. I can better interpret my English for you. Yes. Look. You saw him. You bring my drill machine. You drill the car. They have the police sent for him. But they say for Nati Kofa people working in your office. He the boss for them. That's the reason why they're investigating for Nati. But somebody is standing on the scene in the plain view of the police. Up to now, police. Look, let me tell you something. We need a serious government that will investigate Gregory Kumo for being part of the people that bring the capital building.
Now, you had a...
And I also wrote in a communication, reminding him that my case, I want to go to court. You get my case, why you get me to court? Why you keeping my car for? Send me to court. So I decided that he jailed another private secretary to Joseph Walker. I'm not going to respond to him anymore. I have decided to follow up my case to court. And the court will give me justice.
Honorable Yekeh, let's look at the issue of your intention of being president. You castigated the city.
I do not have the intention yet. I say I may.
Yeah, I may be president.
I didn't go to school, so when you try to remind me of my English, you have to be very careful because people will hold me for it. I say I may declare my intention.
As president?
Yeah, I have not.
To contest that.
I have not. I may declare my intention. And if I will have to do that, I will do it May 1st next year on my birthday.
Now, you castigated the city government. Today, the Unity Party government you brought to power where you are running on the rainy sun, and today you castigated the Unity Party. Somebody would like to know what you hope to achieve at the end of this.
I hope to achieve the Liberian people living good life. I hope to achieve that the money we put in the budget to fix the administrative building for administrative building to be fixed. I hope to achieve that the superintendent of this country must use the resources of this country with the leadership to give the people a better life. That's what I hope to achieve.
Are you saying...
Is Mr. Bwaka not riding private jet? No, you answer me. Is he not riding private jet? I criticize Mr. Weir for riding private jet. I mean, Mr. Bwaka worked for 12 years on the master. He said it was wrong. And now you see, look, for all men to be deceptive that day is very wrong. You can be an old man, now you want to justify why president Morale Project. So Mr. Weir was not president at that time. He was. So he needed a comfort too as a president. Presidential comfort. That's what he needed. So Mr. Bwaka needed, is he the only one? After abusing all his resources that he had for 12 years. He was passing right. Mr. Weir was sending him to hospital. Where are we heading to?
All right. So Mr. Kolubah, your people need to talk with you, and I'm also told you need to go for a rest. But let's take a short break. When we come back, we'll open the line. The Sinoe people talk with you a little bit, and then we close this interview for a day. So folks, we go for a break. When we come back, we'll take in a little call, and then you can talk to your lawmaker this evening on the show. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, folks, calls are coming in now. Let's take a few calls and then we'll talk to yeah, good evening, Chief. Good evening. Hello. Yeah, Nima, what do you join us?
Call the phone last speaker.
Alright, go ahead quick. Let hear you. Okay,
Okay.
thank you. So 0778 49 93 00, 0778 49 93 00, 0778 49 93 00. They all sell on numbers. Let's take this person in. Good evening. Your name and what do you join us? Let go. You have a few seconds. Let go. Hey. Let me ask a question quick.
Go on. Okay.
Thank you. What is all about your tour? Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Hello? Oh, the line is pressing there. So 0778 49 93 00. I will take 4 calls and then get back to our studio guest. This person coming in. Keep going. Hello, your name and what do you join us? They hear you. Hey.
No, you have to give me a chance to talk. Yeah, I beg you.
Hello,
Let me be free to talk.
Chief, I beg you, Chief.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Good evening.
Thank you.
Good evening. Yeah, go ahead. They hear you, Chief. Okay,
Thank
yeah,
you.
so
Thank
you. So yeah,
Let the two or three more.
all right, let's take this person in the queue. Hello? Your name and what do you join us? Let hear you, Chief.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Drop the line. Let's take this person in. Hello.
Tell the person for the number, boy.
Hello. Your name and what do you join me? Let's hear you on the show.
German.
Yeah, just ask one and then go. It was bombing. It was bombing. Thank you. This person will be our last caller. Your name and what do you join us? Yes, who? They hear you.
Yeah, so my concern listening to the honorable man, but for him to insult a foreign person in the country, I think as a citizen, we didn't want to hear that.
Okay.
Number two question is, I want you to explain to other people to share the
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. So that's it. We rest and then we go back to our studio again. If they need be here, then we can take you about.
So let me tell you, let me say something. You see, we have people that just believe in if one person is in power, everything is okay. If it is wrong or not. Look, I have experienced it even in Moscow County. I have received a lot of people that come, some of my kinsmen from Lofa and all of us say, oh, you know, the only thing we want you to do was to move former president. We are what Joseph Boakai do where he don't do where, just leave him, let it be, you know, until we don't run country that way. We don't run country that way. Look, if like my other brother that call, you know, doing former president we have to everything was not right. But who criticized at that time? Because it was former president, we have people that believe in him and think that he's the only person. They couldn't say anything, and they were deceiving him. Today, because they deceive him to reach to the point they never saw anything bad about him, to say, oh, the king is naked. But the king was naked, and nobody told the king he was naked. At the end of the day, look at the situation with him today. Former president, where is a young person? You think he have passed the age to still be president of this country? But because he was deceived by people were behind him at 8 days morning, and I can sit with him and we talk. He's regretting. You know why he's regretting? Because people he trusted betrayed him. And nobody could talk. I'm not one of those. I brought Mr. Boakai. The bags that you see me using today, I spent my own money to buy it to bring Mr. Boakai to power. I went from country to country to bring him to power. Tomorrow, some of you people say, oh, like you're getting all going around. So the wrong thing will be happening. We shouldn't talk. Mr. Boakai has failed because the market he's making, he eating all the profit. Why will you get market from why will you get money from the particles? So Mr. Boakai will not succeed. Mr. Boakai government cannot succeed. He will not. He riding $1.5 million car. Somebody that said they're going to ride a wheelbarrow to go to work. He don't have to ride wheelbarrow, but the few who were there, he could have used it to go to work. But he lied to the Liberian people.
Somebody asked you, what is the function of a lawmaker?
Look, lawmaking, oversight, representation. Lawmaking, we got a lot of laws on the book from top time. And those laws are not being enforced. Those laws have been disrespected that Mr. Boakai is doing. We brought somebody like that 46 years experience, disrespecting all the constitution, even when the Supreme Court ruled, he disrespect it. So should we add another law to it? So I put that aside. We need the law making aside. Oversight. Oversight is money that was being sent here to renovate this building. We're supposed to call the people to ask them, what have you people done with the money? Have we called them? Can we call them? No. But instead, we sit there, some of us go to the Liberia ministry, they give our kickback, and our people suffer. We are the reason why the Liberian people are suffering. Because the House of Representatives, the House of Parliament is powerful than the presidency. The presidency is the enforcement arm of every laws. But we are to make laws. We are to tell the president, look, if the number we have to hold the country hostage, if we're going to tell the president, Mr. President, go to Sinoe County, go and see the administrative building. If the administrative building cannot be fixed, we will not pass any budget.
You think that's the fault of the president?
What?
You think it is the fault of the president?
They are the one to implement.
The president have people he appointed to some of these positions, like superintendent, commissioners, city mayor.
So you just agree with me that the president, right? Because he's the head of the people.
He appointed them, he expect them to work as well.
So if they are not doing their function, what do we do? You bring them to board. A lot of people have committed a lot of crime, a lot of corruption going on, but they are all his colleagues.
But you are seeing the side of the president where he is suspending people who he put there as minister. He also dismissing people. Are you also seeing that?
Show me one person dismissed. Amin Moda will never dismiss. Amin Moda resign. Amin Moda resign because it was Amin Moda that used to put money in Joseph Boakai party when he told us Unity Party headquarters. They robbed Amin Moda. He robbed Amin Moda all of his money, and he wanted to reward Amin Moda, and now he make him commerce minister. Amin Moda was not sacked. I'm at Glasgow. By law, she was suspended. She was not sacked. She was not sacked. And does Mr. Boakai have the right to suspend 20 people? No, he does not have the right to suspend 20 people.
So, I know I roughly going out of time, but I would like to ask this question. You say in the House of Representatives, let bygone be bygone. The House of Representatives had an election, and then Yekeh Kolubah was elected as Speaker of the House of 55th Legislature. How is it currently at the House?
Look, I don't think Mr. Kolubah have the ability to reconcile the House. Because I just took the House of Representatives to court. Our rules, Rule 54.1, tell you how, when you can appoint new committees. Committees are appointed for 3 years. They must be removed by a cause. And that cause is you must get 49 votes to remove them. I took them to court. The justice in Chimo and signed the case, but you know I don't believe her because the justice in Chimo is my uncle's wife. I remember during former President Weah time when my case was sent to her, she told the people it would be conflict of interest. She will remove herself from the case because we are related. But I'm asking her to please send the case to another judge. We don't want the court to be a party to our issue in the house. We need to respect our laws. The Constitution says we may make our own rules, but not in conflict with the Constitution. So we make our own rules again. You can respect it. And we told Mr. Yekeh Kolubah, look, our chairman Pelete said, look, you're not giving them any for the now. Let him appoint the people you want to appoint. Mr. Kolubah, please put it on the floor again for the now. They say no. They still want to be junta. So we're going before court. And I'm asking the justice in Chimo for her relationship with me. She's not wrong to say she can go through it. But then her please assign the case that our rules be interpreted by the Supreme Court. Because when the common people got issues, it can be handled quick. They put people in jail. We are not above the law. Mr. Boakai, I see people being above the law because they're being selected.
Why you always mentioning Boakai?
Because we brought Mr. Boakai to be one of the elders of this country.
And you're not addressing as president.
Yeah, but I'm not calling him Boakai. I'm saying Mr. Boakai is also a title to say Boakai.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think I've gone wrong in any case. Oh. You got right to say Mr. Yekeh. You don't have to say Honorable Yekeh. Honorable is due to people that are honorables. We can't be abusing the trust of our people. Then we call ourselves honorables.
Now, before we take leave of you, before Mankamang and come in, maybe one or two questions. Now, you are in Sinoe to be specific. Electoral District 1, where you have 3 representatives sitting in the House of Representatives with you, and you complain about no city or no administrative building. What are some of the things, if you get back to session, if you had the opportunity to meet those, your colleagues, what are some of the things you're going to tell them as you look at their campaign today?
Well, I think it would be very wrong for us to sit and see our people's resources being abused.
Okay.
I think it's about time we were elected. All the posts, a Sinoe candidate cannot go in the Capitol building. They will have to elect one person to go and represent them. And we was opportune. We was opportune to be chosen by the people of those various districts to go and represent them. It's not to disrespect them. When these things are going on, maybe the lawmakers have been coming here and they're trying to see what to do. But you can't have an administrative building looking at it. They sing all liver, the ceiling fall down, the building is not painted, the window glasses all move. And I'm getting information that the leadership of this place, the superintendent and other people taking the window glasses from the place and selling it. I don't know how true is that. Because to see our administrative building, one of the oldest country in Liberia, for the administrative building to be like that, it's a disgrace to the country. It's an embarrassment to the country.
Finally, before we go, what is the final word to the people of Sinoe?
Well, I want to appreciate the people of Sinoe. You know, I listened to one of my brothers calling from district number 10. Oh, the water is in the district. But I'm not the head of the disaster committee. You see, I don't want us to restrict up to that. We will see the people. You will go and pay for swamp land from the commissioner. You say all of us want to live in Morovia. So when the rain comes, the rain got to pass away, the water got to pass away, it's supposed to pass. We don't pray for it, but when it happens, we'll find solution. You can't go look at the house and you say you will block the water building on the drainage way. Then you say, oh, when the water get, oh, the representative way inside, no, the representative way inside, no, but the play you get D for it. You got squatter right. The squatter right will tell you, say, don't build nothing durable here, because anytime we can take it from here. Do not build in the waterway. Do not. For your own safety, not for my safety. Where I am is also a swamp. I'm in the market. Sometimes I go to my place on 19th Street to sleep, because when I feel the environment is not conducive for me to sleep to my house, I go to 19th Street, and everybody know I don't have my sleeping place for people. Everybody will have my press conference and say, I'm not here at 19th Street. From former President Wiata, I was to 19th Street. All the Unity Party people know where I am. They have been to my place on 19th Street, will have meetings. So it's not a strange place for them. Now today is strange because I'm criticizing the wrongdoing. Honor Mr. Bwakai. When we're criticizing the wrongdoing, honor former President, we are our hero as hero. Our hero. You saw me when I came here. Our hero. They put me in the air. They say Joseph Bwakala. I never voted for Ome. I voted for somebody that said he got wisdom that could reconcile this country. That's the person I voted for. I voted for somebody that know that told couldn't wear $800 shoe. We're going to leave a legacy. Where's the legacy he leaving while our people suffering? You ride $1.7 million car while our people in the market don't have goods to sell. All of that need to be adjusted. We need to adjust all of that to come to the reality of the living of the people of this country. As long as we cannot come to the reality of the living of the people of this country, the people keep complaining. I came here, the people complaining. You think people are not complaining in my district? People are complaining, but you don't speak for the people. When you are talking, the people say, let me talking, but he's not getting people to join him, and the people do not want to listen to him. Our job is to talk. We are lawmakers. We are to advocate for our people. And that's what I know how to do best. And that's what I will do best. I do not work with ruling party, because when you put people there, when yourself is not in the driving seat, when you put people there, by the time they get there, they move their eyes on the people and pointing their friends. Why would somebody be defeated in Maryland? Then in Sinoe, then you bring them to be superintendent in Sinoe. If that person was favored by the people that are going to re-elect him, the reason why they rejected him because they don't want him to be in leadership in this country. Don't impose him on the people. If we will have to declare our intention, if you will be defeated in Sinoe County, you cannot be appointed. You pass that, you lost the taste for being appointed because the people of Sinoe have rejected you. Look, we will empower Shushan boys to work in. Look, bossman, Shushan boy can be a better person than some of us. Let me tell you something today. Shushan boys can be a better person than some of us. What we talking in our house there? Nothing. What is the Liberia seeing from us? I get frustrated sometimes. Now when you see me, I talk the way I talk. Why we will say they only advocate for ourselves, we don't advocate for the people of this country. It's frustrating. We have betrayed the cause and the trust of the people, and I think it is about time the people elect or re-elect or elect new people that will take over from us. And I'll be very happy. I have left a mark already. I have my mark in all county. I'm the only representative who all border. I have supporters in the whole country. Then anybody, I'm the most popular and the most respected and the most loved representative in the history of the country. Let me say thank you and God bless the poor Sinoe County.
Thank you, Honorable Yekeh Kolubah.